Lund University, Sweden, August 27, 2013. Researchers confirm the existence of a new element on the periodic table created through nuclear fusion. They name it ununpentium, or element 115. Although most scientists still don't know much about this unique radioactive component, it shares commonalities with plutonium used in experimental rocket fuels.
Element 115 has its own lore in UFO history. So this was said to be an element described by a gentleman named Bob Lazar, who claimed to have worked just south of Area 51 on an ET flying saucer.
The government is holding 9 alien spacecraft that are propelled by a modified gravity generator. Work is being conducted 15 miles south of Groom Lake at that isolated area only, designated as S4, that at least one of those crafts operate.
According to what Lazar said, these alien craft ran on element 115. And there's no evidence that we have this even occurring naturally anywhere on Earth. Well, it turns out that scientists now claim to have created element 115 by atomic collisions.
I think this recent discovery of ununpentium really does help us understand the significance of Bob Lazar's testimony. This was a man who was exposed to a very rare element that was allegedly part of the propulsion system of an extraterrestrial vehicle.
On December 23, 2015, yet another groundbreaking material makes headlines. Scientists working at the University of California announced the creation of a new metal that is strong and lightweight, but also flexible and resistant to extremely high temperatures.
What's really exciting about this material is you don't lose a lot of its flexibility, what we call its plastic-like properties. A lot of metals, when you make them strong, become very brittle. So this material has a large number of applications, whether it be a car, an airplane, or a spaceship.
While this miracle metal is unlike any alloy developed before, some believe its description is actually familiar, and that it may be a match to the strange material allegedly retrieved by Major Jesse Marcel from the infamous Roswell crash.
Most of the stuff at Roswell was extraordinarily lightweight, very thin foil-like material, very, very strong, but weighing next to nothing. That's from people who handled it. The UCLA guys are doing research, open research more or less, with the stuff from Roswell.
This material is the beginning of an entirely new revolution in materials science, where we are now going to be able to engineer materials at the molecular level. And this does appear to be the fruits of a long-term reverse engineering program where those technologies are being brought into the corporate sector, and now it's become something that we all take for granted.
It's been 7 decades since what I call the first lie, which was the foundational lie at Roswell, happened, and still the official line of the United States is that this is a subject they don't know about and don't care about, which is about as far from the truth as you could possibly get.
We're beginning to understand the extraterrestrial craft, its mechanism, how it works, and how it functions. And I'm convinced we're going to be able to travel in space sooner than later, the same way that these ETs have come here.
It's almost as if these extraterrestrials are giving us a little bit here, a little bit there, and they're leading us somewhere, which we're ultimately going to find out very soon where this is going.
Is it possible modern-day scientists are finally decoding the puzzle of the advanced technological debris left scattered across the globe? Could it be that we have finally reached a level of technological sophistication that allows us to fully understand extraterrestrial technology?
They got that knowledge, it boggles the mind.
We
have been visited by extraterrestrials in the remote past.